Hi folks, Todd the hiker here today with a couple of helpers, because today I want to talk to you about the Ultimate Survival Technologies Stay Safe Kit. This kit's designed with kids in mind, so we'll go through what's in there in a little bit here. But before we do that, I want to talk a lot about pre-adventure safety, some things you want to teach your kids about. So the first thing is, before you go on any adventure and before you even go outside when you're at home even, you should always tell a grown-up. Always tell an adult, that's right. Always tell an adult, tell a grown-up, right? And you should bring a buddy, that's right. You want to bring a friend, because an adventure is a lot more fun with a friend, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. You want to carry a water bottle or a canteen. That's another fancy word for a water bottle, isn't it? Because we want to stay hydrated when it's hot out like it is today. And we want to dress for the day. So we got hats around here. This is good, light clothing. Long pants are okay even when it's hot, because you want to protect yourself from insects and from things like poison ivy, which there's probably some right off the trail here. You want to see what's inside the kit? You want to see what's inside it? Okay, let's take a look. You want to see what's inside yours? Okay, come on over here. Everybody gather around. What do you got there? 2 glow sticks. Wow, what could we use those for?
You could wave them around up when you were lost.
Oh, wave them around when you're lost? Yeah, they'd be a good signaling device, wouldn't they? Have you got 2 of those light sticks also? Remove the See Me light stick from its package. Grasp firmly and bend until it snaps. Shake it to fully activate. The See Me light stick produces up to 12 hours of light. What else you got? You know what that is?
No.
That is an emergency blanket, and that will keep you warm. Can you believe that will keep you warm? It's also really shiny, so you could use that as a reflecting device for signaling too. Let's see, you got one of those in yours. There you go. There's your emergency blanket. What's that? That is a poncho, an emergency rain poncho. What'll that do for you?
You can open it up and then put it over you to keep you dry when it's raining.
It'll keep you dry, and you got a poncho too. A whistle? Oh yeah. How many times, we've talked about this, how many times do you blow a whistle if you need help?
3 times.
3 times, that's right. There's one for you, there's a whistle. Let's practice that. Blow hard. Whoa, good job. What's that? That's a survival bandana. What could we use that for? You don't know? Could we use that for signaling somebody? Could we wave that around? Does that show up in the woods really good? Yeah, that could be a signal device. You could also put that on your head to keep you warm if it was cold out. That is a bandana as well. That's, you see, you got a survival bandana. It's got all kinds of neat survival tips on it, which more for adults to read. But so let's see. I think we got everything. We've got our survival bandana, which has a lot of purposes. We can use that to stay cool, put it in some water and cool ourselves off when it's hot. We could use it for a hat if we're cold, and we could use it for signaling if we're lost, right? We got a couple of light sticks. That'll give us some light if it's dark, and we can use that to signal for help as well, couldn't we? That's right. We've got a poncho, rain poncho that we can use to keep us dry. We've got our emergency blanket to keep us warm, and we got our whistle to signal for help. So before we finish up, I want to talk real quick about what would happen if you got lost on the trail. What's the first thing you should do?
You should stop.
You should stop. That's right.
And then listen if anybody was coming.
Oh, sure. Stop and listen to see if anybody's... Great idea. I like that.
And then if nobody came, you blew your whistle 3 times.
Then you... Very good. Wow, listen to those whistles. That works really good. That's right, 3 times. So you would stop, and then I want you to stay right where you stop. You might find if it's hot out and there's some sun, and you want to find some shade, you might find some shade underneath a tree to stay cool in the summer. And then we're going to talk about then shelter. So we're going to show people how to use these. And the last one is signaling, and we talked about that, right? 3 times on the whistle. That's the international symbol for help. 3 of anything, and you would blow 3 times, wouldn't you? Yeah, you can blow harder. You want to blow? You want to try it? Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, we won't do it 3 times because other people might hear us and think we need help. But that's great. But you would blow 3 times, and then you would listen to see if anybody's answering you. First, let's go ahead and pack our kits back up.
Can you fold this up?
Yep, I'll fold that up for you.
My whistle could get lost.
Yeah, hang on to that. Here, we're going to put that in there, and we're going to put that in there. And you know what? Nice thing about this kit, there's a little bit of extra room in this pouch here. So I brought along another good thing to have, along with your water that you're going to have in your pack. Brought some homemade dehydrated fruit roll-ups and a granola bar here. We're going to put some survival food in there, huh? We're going to put that in your little kit. There's yours, dear. All right, you're welcome. I like that. And then we're going to fold your bandana up, and we're going to pack everything back in your kit. That one's yours. Okay. And that one's yours. Okay, we're going to put your water bottles in there. Get your pack on so we can go down the trail. Oh, forgot to zip it up, didn't we? Did you put your kit in there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get that on you. All right. Here. There you go. All right, let's get yours on. All right. Put that on. Grab our hiking sticks. There's yours and yours. Okay. All right. So that's the Ultimate Survival Technologies Stay Safe kit, designed with kids in mind. You'll notice there wasn't any sharp things like knives, fire starters, and things like that in there, which those are great items for an adult or maybe even a teenager's survival kit. But when you got little ones like this here, you don't want to give them something that's going to injure them or injure someone else. So again, the Ultimate Survival Technologies Stay Safe kit, designed with kids in mind, but still a good thing for adults. You got extra room in there. You could put some of those other items in. So this is Todd the hiker, Ultimate Survival Technologies ambassador, saying get outdoors, stay safe, and happy trails. Let's go, guys.